Hello. Welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course, Panini Ashthdhayayi Sthapatya. In this lesson 11, we shall be taking the organization of the text as 8 chapters of 4 quarters each. These 32 punctuations of the text of 3,961 sutras within creator's space of Maheshwara format of 39 3 into 13 value of the total setup of 4,000 units. The text Ashthdhayayi of 3,961 sutras of Maheshwara format is of 4,000 Sthapatya units. These 4,000 Sthapatya units are 4 into 1,000. So within each of the spatial dimension with the solid origins. So this organization within the quadruple dimensions as such. So solid order will create 5 space transcendental domain within a creative boundary of 10 components. So first dimension will take to value 10. First 2 dimensions will take to 100, and all the triple dimensions of the order will take to 1000. So there will be a total setup of 4,000 Sthapatya units. These 4,000 Sthapatya units are making the text of 3961 sutras along the Sthapatya format of 39. Now it is here where we have to have a pause and take note that as 5 space is the origin of a 4 space, as such 5 units for this will take 3995 plus 5 as the another format. So one text of Ashthdhayayi is of this much number of shlokas. Further, the 5 spaces of dimensional order value 1 into 3 into 5, 15. Therefore, the another text is going to be 3985 of this format. And further, as this format as 6 space its origin will be accommodating 35 double-digit numbers, and so there will be another text of this over 35. This is the third text, and the fourth text is of 3961 sutras with Maheshwara format. 4 texts are available. These texts are of first text is of 3, 9, 9 and 5 sutras. Second text is of 3, 9, 8, 5 sutras. Third text is of 3, 9, 6, 5 sutras. And the fourth text is 3, 9, 6, 1 sutras. It is this fourth text which is a basic text, and the organization of these 3961 sutras into 1 to 32 padas. First is having 74 sutras and last is having 67 sutras, and in between there is whole range, making the total 3961 sutras. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with this sthapatya of this text shall first draw a table of pada-wise sutras and then to reach at their sthapatya. So first pada of Prathamadhyaya, first chapter, first pada, this 74 is 37 plus 37. It will help us appreciate as that within creators a space which is of a spatial order, there will be a split for the transcendental domain itself into northern hemisphere and southern hemispheres and its origin. So it is the origin of 5 space, that is 6 space as origin of 5 space is for northern hemisphere as well as for southern hemisphere. Therefore, it is here H5 plus small h5 and h5 plus small h5, that is 18 and 19. 18 and 19. So the first chapter, first pada, as of 74 sutras with a split of 37 sutras and 37 sutras, and then it taking to h5 plus small h5, h5 plus small h5, that is the origin. So in the northern hemisphere as well there is a 5 space domain, and in southern hemisphere as well it is so, and this together makes a sphere, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. It is the manifestation, here is the manifestation of the 6 space, self-referral space. It is 6 space, it is a Surya. Surya has a split, gives a transcendental content flow for both hemispheres, and it is this split in both hemispheres which is being manifested as first pada of the Ashthdhayayi. So the first pada, so we have a sun, a Surya. It has flow in this northern hemisphere as well as in the southern hemisphere, and this as Divya Pravaha, these 7 streams manifest as triple streams, and so it makes 37 for this, and 37 for this. Together it makes a 74. And 74, you know, is H19, hypercube 19. So the southern hemisphere as H19 will lead to value 17, 18, 19 and 20. So it makes a pair of folds 17, 18, 19 and 20. So the first pada has 74 sutras, 37 and 37, and together as H19, and this giving us a pair of folds 17, 18, 19 and 20. So 18 and 19 as H5 and small h5, and 17 and 19 it is H4 and half, and it is D7. So these two folds H5, small h5, the inner fold as 18 and 19, and the outer fold as H4 and half and D7. It is this feature which is playing the role of an origin of 5 space, and it also is the outer fold of origin of 5 space. So the origin is having a pair of folds. It is this feature that there are pair of folds for the origin of 5 space. It is this pair of folds of origin of 5 space which are responsible for having outer and inner folds, and so when the outer fold is removed, it is called Kechuli. This is 759. It is this feature of 7, 5 and 9, that is 5 coming in between 7 and 9. It is 700 shlokas of Gita and 59 vachas of Gita. It is a nog, it is a serpent, which has outer crust, outer skin. So these features, all these features are here, which are playing their role in the organization of the text of first Ashthdhaya, first pada. It is here where the sanjyas 13 plus 12, 25. It is 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So it is a reach of a solid dimensional range. It requires definitions. And so the first pada is devoted to the definitions. It is like this that we have to sequentially proceed, and this sequential proceed would mean that we have to cover all the 32 phases. Say the first is having 74, then we are having 73, then 93, then 109. So first chapter, first pada, 74 sutras, first chapter, second pada, 73, first chapter, third pada, 93, first chapter, fourth pada, 109 sutras. As we have seen that 74 is 37 plus 37, and 73 constitutes a reflection pair of 37. It is here where we have to have an appreciation as that 37 itself is 18, 1 and 18. It is 18, 1 cross 1 and 18 as well. It is this organization which deserves to be appreciated. So when we will be having a reflection pairing for it, then we will be availing here that it is this feature which here will make 36, 1 cross 1 and 36. It is 18 plus 18. So when we will be having a bend for 37 as 18 and 18, and here it will be 1 cross 1. It is this feature which will help us appreciate why from the first sutra, first pada, first chapter, first pada, 74, we are reaching at the second pada of sutra 73, as there are as many as 37 gaps for the discrete of this gaps. So 1 and 2 gap is 1. So when we are up till 37, the gap will be 36. When we'll be up till 74, the gap will be 73. So the first pada is 74 and the second pada as 73 is a gap. So this text is unfolding and reaching within. The outer limit stands fixed, and then we are proceeding inside. It is here where the unique feature of the organization of the text of Ashthdhayayi is to be understood, as also we know that within four space the transcendental origin is going to have a creation of a cavity, and it is within this transcendental cavity that this transcendental space content is to flow